My name is Matthew Therese and I specialise in working with adults with autism spectrum conditions. I've been doing this for around 15 years in a really diverse range of settings, from care homes and hospitals to the community and into employment. Since it was commissioned in 2009, I've worked in a specialist NHS autism diagnostic service in Bristol to help develop the service, and working in partnership with mainstream services to increase their confidence and accessibility for people with autism. Now, my role in the NHS is about providing specialist training and clinical supervision to frontline staff across the care pathway. But the world is changing quickly, and I'm increasingly receiving requests from employers around how to recruit and support people with autism effectively in the workplace. Now, this is a massive shift in thinking and super exciting times, and it definitely feels like the world is just waking up to how important people with autism and the neurodiverse community are in general. In line with what I was just saying about employers, DMA enthusiastically approached me in the NHS service I work in late last year, and we're looking for a partner organisation with autism knowledge to start this project. Initially, I was, as I always am, highly sceptical about the intentions of big employers who have maybe heard the headlines from Silicon Valley, and I said, which is what I always say, everybody seems to want the skills that people with autism bring these days, but there's no way I'm putting my name on anything that potentially exploits people. And this was how our working relationship was born. We've discussed a lot since then, and we've already developed a really exciting and ethical partnership agreement whereby we intend to balance the aims and the needs of businesses, but also ensuring that people are properly supported in the workplace. I've now been hired as a consultant by DMA to work in partnership with them and their member organisations to implement this project. And I've reduced my time in the NHS service, which we built from nothing, and I am hugely proud of, to do this, which hopefully gives some indication of how serious we are about the size and the scope of this project. So, the project. DMA are seeking to recruit as many of their member organisations as possible to participate in an exciting new employment project, recognising the skills that the neurodiverse community bring to the workplace and ensuring the industry attracts the most talented employees. People with autism will be a big focus of the awareness raising we'll be undertaking within the industry, but we'll also be talking in general terms about neurodiversity and essentially people who think differently and the skills that they bring to the workplace. So over the next year, we'll be working together to raise the profile of neurodiversity in the workplace and providing opportunities for DMA member organisations to engage with us to explore the largely untapped potential of the neurodiverse community. Just for a bit of context, there's only 16% of people with autism in full-time paid employment, which is ridiculous given the skills that many people possess. We'll be offering some face-to-face training sessions, a series of webinars, and we'll also be seeking to recruit a panel of industry experts to assist in developing a framework to identify suitable job roles, develop best practice guidance around recruitment and retention of talented neurodiverse employees. And one of the biggest challenges will be attempting to invoke significant cultural change within the industry and a change within existing workplaces to ensure that people who think differently are supported effectively to achieve their potential. Luckily, many of the adjustments that you make for people with autism or the neurodiverse will benefit everybody else too and make things work more efficiently. What we need are some forward-thinking organisations to work in partnership with us to run a pilot of the project and a commitment to invest in equipping themselves with the necessary knowledge and skills to make this a success. This will require participating organisations to access relevant training for staff involved in recruitment and line management, to evaluate the effectiveness of existing recruitment, appraisal and employee development processes, and evaluate the sensory environment in the workplace and make adaptations when possible. And to be honest, and be prepared to be challenged about whether the culture of the organisation is supportive of different ways of thinking and communicating. There will be huge benefits to going through this process together, and we'll definitely learn a lot from each other. But make no mistake here, this is not about charity. This is about getting the most talented people in the right organisation and the right role, from the warehouse to the boardroom. So if you're interested, please do check out the other videos, which will give you an idea of what we'll be talking about in face-to-face sessions. Then get in touch, and then we can work out together. Thank you very much.